My name is David Fontana, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. With my travels, what I try to do is not just show you pretty views and sunsets, but to dig up the real stories of a place, the memories, the emotions that are tied to it. And that's what we're going to do with these three beaches: Bethany, Rehoboth, Ocean City. Each one meant something different to me as a kid, as a teen, as a young adult. And I want to find out if they've changed, if I can go back to the past and capture even a little bit of that magic from my memories that are so deeply etched in my soul. We're going to explore that together, and we're going to start it with Bethany. Bethany Beach, the quiet one. No loud amusement parks, no bars along the boardwalk, no neon signs. It was a quiet place, a family place. I used to come here as a kid. I wasn't wealthy growing up. I grew up in a working class neighborhood called Charles Village in Baltimore, but my parents prioritized education, and they sent me to the best schools. And at those schools were kids with very wealthy parents who had beach houses here in Bethany. And so I would tag along with them, packing up the station wagon. We couldn't wait to get here. And as kids, as soon as everything was unpacked, the first thing we did was grab our beach cruisers and our boogie boards and head over to the ocean, the beach at Bethany, where we'd spend the whole day body surfing, playing hacky sack, until our ankles and our legs were just like rubber. And then we'd come back. Of course, we would rinse off in the showers there by the boardwalk at the beach, get all the sand off our feet, and get ready for dinner. We'd come back to those old, beautiful beach houses with the screened-in porches, the interiors that look like something out of the Golden Girls, right? The pinks, the aquas, the wicker furniture. And the adults would start preparing dinner. They would be making Maryland blue crabs, steamed blue crabs and shrimp. The whole house would smell of Old Bay seasoning. And us kids would be setting up the board games on those screened-in porches, Risk, Monopoly, with big sweaty pitchers of lemonade to drink, while the adults were sipping on their martinis, listening to Dean Martin, Mel Torme, Frank Sinatra. I think that's the reason why I fell in love with those singers at an early age. Subconsciously, that probably had a lot to do with it. And after dinner, we would eat those big slices of Smith Island cake, you know, the 10-layer cake, the thin layers. And then we would grab mason jars with the tin tops and puncture holes in them so we could go out into the pine forest like you see behind me here and catch fireflies. And they would act like magical lanterns guiding us back to the beach house to get ready for bed so that we can do it all over again the next day. I've come full circle now. I'm retired. It's hard to believe. I haven't been back here since those early formative years. And I'm wondering if that nostalgia, that innocence, that quintessential family magic can still be found here in Bethany. I don't know. But that's what we're going to find out. So it's very early morning here in Bethany. I thought I'd get up and catch the golden hour here on the beach. I was able to stop by the Hawaiian shaved ice place and they had coffee. It is so peaceful. There are people jogging and getting their early morning walks here. You can see I'm right in front of the Boardwalk fries, not Thrasher's fries from Ocean City, but Boardwalk fries. I'm sure they're good, not just as good, but good. And, you know, just taking in the serenity, the peace, the calmness here. It's a beautiful place to just take a seat on a bench and take in the sunrise. And see, this is how great it is. They even have a Zumba class early in the morning. Everybody getting their exercise in. This is Bethany. And although the ladies kindly asked me if I wanted to join in, I had to respectfully decline because you and me are having a beach day. Wow, it's big packed. All right, I just arrived to the Sea Colony Beach here in Bethany. Rode over on the scooter. It was kind of a precarious trip. I had to balance this beach chair, towels, a couple backpacks just to get over here. But fortunately, I had enough battery to make it here, and it looks like I'll have enough battery to make it back to the beach house. I wanted just to take a moment to talk with you guys and share my experience in these first 2 days here at Bethany Beach. Remember, this was my childhood beach, the family beach, the quiet beach. And I have to say, Bethany has not disappointed thus far. This is the quintessential, like they call themselves, the quiet beach. It is where you come to recharge your batteries, to disconnect, read a good book, take your mind off the craziness and the loudness of the world. That's what I'm doing. That's what I plan to do. I'm getting a great tan. I'm going to spend the whole day here getting that great tan and just have a wonderful, wonderful day at the beach. Body surfing. Who knows? If somebody has a hacky sack, I might even start playing hacky sack with them just to go back to those old childhood memories. We'll see. We'll see. But I'll probably stay here till the late afternoon, head back to the beach house, shower up, and then take you guys somewhere special for dinner and drinks tonight in Bethany. So I will see you later on. It's time to catch these rays. After a few lazy hours in the Bethany sun, toes in the sand, watching kids body surf, and lifeguards train on the beach with sharp practice moves, it pulled me right back to my own saltwater summers here in Bethany. Enough to send me straight to my favorite surf shop, running my hands over the boards and checking out the latest rad swim trunks, already dreaming of my next wave. I haven't seen one of these since I sold mine, regrettably, to a theater troupe at Hopkins. They needed it for a prop. Mine was yellow, convertible. But this is a beaut as well. Biggest, well, One of the biggest regrets of my life was selling that car. I wish I would have held on to it. That was my baby. And the VW bus. It doesn't get more quintessential beach ride than that, does it? And of course, Bethany has its own candy kitchen. It was a little early in the morning, so it was closed, as well as their own mall, sort of an indoor-outdoor mall called the Bethany Town Center. I know the ladies like to shop when they're on vacation. I don't personally, unless it's sunglasses or bathing suits, but they have a little bit of everything there. All right, the sun's pretty intense today in Bethany, and I'm getting a little hungry. So, you know, I always try to find the best slice of pizza in any town I'm in, and this is a new one for me, so let's check it out. All right, so here it is. A slice of Pomodoro's pepperoni pizza. Looks very New York style, the way I like it. Could have used a little bit more pepperoni, but I like the way the pepperonis are curled up. Let's give this thing a shot. So they have a little Italian bench here outside of Pomodoro's. No seating, but the crust looks really good, New York style. Very good. Thin, flaky. I like it. But Pomodoro's has no parking, so the best way to get here is either walking or riding your bike. It looks like most people did. But it's right down here around the corner from the Coors Brothers custard ice cream. And while they sell everything from hot dogs to tacos here, this is my spot for coffee and a donut in the morning, right here on the boardwalk. But most people come for the Hawaiian shaved ice. Okay, so there seems to be quite a few people coming in for these DB's fries. I don't know if they're equivalent to the Thrasher's fries, but here in Bethany, it seems to be pretty popular, so let's give them a shot. 46. DB's fries. They serve you a lot. It's hard to distinguish your fries from another joint's fries, but are they as good as Thrasher's? Almost. I think Thrasher's edges out just a little bit. Maybe it's just a nostalgic memory and my love of Ocean City Thrasher fries. I don't know. All right, these burritos at Baja look straight up legit. When you're on the main drag here in Bethany, there's a little spot called Baja. You gotta try it out. Mexican food. I got the grilled steak burrito. Look at it, size of a football. These are the kind of the burritos I used to eat when I lived in Chicago. Way better than Chipotle. These are straight up legit good Mexican burritos. After finishing that burrito at Baja, oh my God, that thing was the size of my head, football-sized burrito. I couldn't finish the whole thing. Hopefully I don't have any cilantro or lettuce stuck in my teeth as I'm talking to you guys. But this is what's so beautiful about Bethany. It's so quaint. It's so intimate. You know, you have this small boardwalk full of families, children, teenagers, and even the older folks as well, enjoying this beautiful, beautiful coastline. We're very lucky. We're very lucky to live in this part of the world in the Northeast, that we have these expansive beaches, not those little small beaches like Virginia Beach or you know, tiny beaches that I've seen in upper states. These are huge. These are ginormous, as they say. But yeah, Bethany is still the way I remember it. Gorgeous, beautiful, and as innocent as ever. Now, that's not to say that Bethany doesn't have places to turn up and have a little fun with a cocktail or two. Like at Mango's, which is the only oceanfront bar and restaurant in Bethany. With some of the best ocean views to take advantage of their no-shower happy hour from 1 to 6. And there are other bars other than Mango's, like the Rope Walk here in Bethany, where you can get an orange crush or whatever beer or libation you prefer. And after taking advantage of the no-shower happy hour at Mango's, it was time for a nap on the beach before heading home. What? I'm on vacation. Heading back to the beach house. Just stopped off at Armand's, right there along the Ocean Highway. I like the name. I'd never been there before, but it reminded me of Armand, the vampire in Interview with the Vampire. He was one of my favorites. So making it an easy dinner, a couple Italian subs, that sort of thing. Maybe not the best for the waistline, but at least I don't have to fuss over dishes and cooking anything. And that's always a good thing. All right, so I think what we're gonna try to do is find this coffee shop that I used to come to. It's a very colorful shack and it has all these tropical plants in the back. We'll find it, I'm not sure. I think it's down one of these little side streets here. And of course, just like Bethany, Rehoboth, maybe even better, has this quaint little shopping district. And the beach is packed here in Rehoboth. Big difference from Bethany. So here we are on the boardwalk of Rehoboth. You can see it's a lot more expansive than Bethany's small boardwalk. A lot more restaurants and bars and souvenir shops, funnel cakes, taco stands. This is the sophisticated beach. This is the more posh beach. I remember this as a teen as being the gay beach or the LGBTQ plus community. I think I'm saying that correctly. But it was always very inclusive. And there were also a lot of older people, retirees, that called Rehoboth home. But here you'll find more cocktail bars, sushi restaurants, sophisticated shops, like going down through Penny Lane, jewelry shops, clothing stores, and of course, surf shops as well, which is really cool. And we're going to explore a little bit of that today and see if Rehoboth is the same as I remember it as a teenager. Although this wasn't my beach, I didn't come to this beach very often. This still has some memories for me, and we'll see if those memories are the same or have they changed. Hey, Zelke's Arcade is still here. And as you can see here in Rehoboth, even the arcades are in a colorful hue of pink. And Zelke's Arcade is one of them, still kicking after 40 years on the beach. I could never grab one of those things. Not ever.
What are you waiting for? Come on over. For a small fee, Zoltar will give you a wealth of wisdom.
And of course, Rehoboth has a Zoltar, just like Ocean City does. The great gypsy who would predict your future. Let's find out. Let's see. What's the question I should ask him? It's only $1, so let's give it a shot. See what he says.
Zoltar the Gypsy at your service. Today is your lucky day, my friend, for I have a fortune especially for you. Listen closely. Sometimes you can tell a wise person not only by what he says, but also by what he doesn't say. Remember, it is much better to say little than to say too much and regret it later. Give Zoltar your treasure. I have much wisdom to share with you.
I guess the great Zoltar didn't know I had a YouTube channel. See, they do have a Thrasher's French Fry location here in Rehoboth as well, but we have to go to the classic one in Ocean City by the amusement park. So we'll skip the Thrashers here. So like I always say when you visit a new town, just as I said when I was in Mystic, you got to go down the side streets, because the side streets are where you find the really unique places, right? And I'm still looking for that coffee shop. I know it's down one of these side streets here, but in the process, I'm discovering all these cool little shops, little bistros that I didn't know about before. So that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. Don't just stick on the main drag. Head down a side street. And here are some of the old sort of beach shacks that are here in Rehoboth, painted in their turquoises and lemon yellow with flamingo flag, of course. And they're just so neat. They remind me of like the old beach shacks in Ocean City, that were built at the turn of the last century, some of them. And if you're on the lookout for a great bathing suit, last time I was here in Rehoboth, I came to this place, Brash. So I have two addictions in life. One are sunglasses, and the other are bathing suits. So I did not pick up a bathing suit there, but the day is still young. I might return and grab one, especially one of those 50% off ones in the front. Okay, so I don't remember this ocean gallery, but it caught my eye here in Rehoboth. Look at all the little beach decorations and tchotchkes that you can decorate your beach house with. Even some colorful macaws, wind chimes, bird houses, Buddhas, of course. And it's just very quaint. This is very cool. As they say here, let the adventure begin here at Ocean Gallery. Let's pop inside and just take a look. Oh yeah, this is really cool. Looks like they have a little bit of everything here. Oh, I might get my Christmas bulb here to hang on the tree, but it has to say Rehoboth. Look at these cool little blue crabs with sand pebbles in them. Very nice. Some dream catchers, also colorful. Look at this wonderful stained glass with the lighthouses. Love it. Looks like they even have hammocks in here. Some hippie bags, of course. Yeah. Very neat little shop. Next time you're in Rehoboth, pop in to the Ocean Gallery. I don't think you'll be disappointed if you want a souvenir to take back with you. Or if you have a beach house here, just to add a new decoration to it.
And one of the best places here in Rehoboth to have a proper fish and chips outside of England. Go fish.
Even the seagulls love it. All right, so one of the coolest hotels, maybe even beyond some cool hotels in Ocean City, is this 1960s, I had to be built in 1960s or 50s classic. If I ever come to Rehoboth, I'm gonna stay here, but I absolutely love this architecture of the hotel. It's right on the beach. I don't even know what it's called. We're gonna find out as soon as I get to the end here. But reminds me of the Rat Pack, Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, Sammy Davis, place they would stay. And wouldn't you know it, of course it's called the Sands Hotel. Like I said, someplace that Sinatra, Dean, Sammy Davis, Joey Bishop would have stayed at if they came to Rehoboth. This is the place that I'll stay at if I ever visit here again. Man. Something right out of the 1960s, right? Rat Pack era, Vegas style. I love these glass balconies and the blue sort of turquoise colors. They're perfect. What a classic place and what an appropriate place for Rehoboth. Well, it's starting to get hot here on the boardwalk and it's past noon. I could never find that coffee shop, but what's the next best thing? Or even better, a cocktail or a pina colada. And at the best tiki hut right in front of the Sands Hotel, Kiwis. Let's stop in. All right, so I just picked up my Orange Crush here at Kiwis Tiki Bar. Found a nice spot under a palm tree, a little palm tree, so I have a little bit of shade here, right on the boardwalk in front of the beach. The beach is packed, as you can see here. I don't think there's a spot to be found, even if you wanted to lay down a towel out there. It's a beautiful day, so you can't blame it, the people. Having this Orange Crush, as I said, this is Maryland's drink. It's very famous in Maryland. And it used to be the Black Eyed Susan, but I think this is now our state drink. Let me take another sip. Ah, that is perfect. That is perfect. The Tiki Hut is located right in front of that suave Sands Hotel, the Rat Pack Hotel. I remember coming here when I was married to my wife, having cocktails here. We met some people, and man, we hung out here. I think we were only planning to come in for one cocktail, and I think we wound up hanging out for about 4 hours, laughing and drinking with them. It was so much fun. And right behind me here is the sand swimming pool, as you can see. This is a cool spot as well to go out and have an Orange Crush or a Grapefruit Crush or whatever your fancy is. But it's kind of cool coming here to Rehoboth. Rehoboth wasn't really my beach back in the day. I mean, I knew about Rehoboth. I came up to Rehoboth once in a while, but it was always the retiree beach, the gay beach. You can say gay. I know they say LGBTQ plus community now. I don't know if I got all those letters in correctly, but that was what was really cool about Rehoboth, because Rehoboth was always a little bit more posh, a little bit more sophisticated, very inclusive. And it taught me as a young teenager to be accepting of other people's lifestyles. And that was a cool thing. It also taught me that the gay people have the best taste. I'm sorry, they do. Best taste in clothing, best taste in decorating, so best taste in restaurants. So when you come here, that's what you do. You eat at the best restaurants that are decorated impeccable. All the little surf shops and swimwear shops have the coolest bathing suits. Bathing suits are one of my weaknesses. The bathing suits and sunglasses. And whenever I'm up here, I always pop into one of these spots, especially my favorite one here called Brash, where they always have some really unique bathing suits. And I don't like the long bathing suits that these young kids like. I like about the 5-inch cut. And I don't like the elastic band that goes around that clinches your waistline. I like the old board shorts that you had to just tie with a string to keep them up. That's my style. And they do sell those here. I don't know where they get their bathing suits, but they're better than Ocean City. They're better than what you would find in Bethany. Just a really cool place. So I'm going to continue enjoying my Orange Crush here on the beach. And we'll do a little bit more exploring. And that'll be done. This woman waved at me, and I'm not even filming her. So I don't know why people do that, but they do.
And although it's a little bit early, I couldn't leave Rehoboth without showing you the hottest cocktail night scene here in Rehoboth, at least from what I can remember, and I can't believe it's still here, and that would be Aqua. So you might be asking, David, has Rehoboth changed at all? And the answer might surprise you. It has, but for the better. It is even more sophisticated, more chic than I remember, classier. I absolutely love it.
Hi, let's go.
Alright, let's take a look at our weather forecast today.
Today's forecast, a lot of sunshine, blue skies, marine clouds. Just a perfect day to go outside and relax. That's your forecast. We'll be right back.
Yeah, sunny days, sunny days, sunny days. No clouds in the sky, about to get away. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me cause I'm gonna be on break. Sunny day, make way. All the stress and doubt, yeah, not today. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me cause I'm gonna be on break. Got the Tropicana, fresh cut sushi on a platter. Brandy, honey, it don't matter, shots till I drop. Gonna be 24/7, golden hour like a boss. And they say, yo, guess you got a 2 o'clock appointment for a champagne shot, whoa, yeah. I'm busy trying to take it higher. Got no time for never, only spending cheddar. Wish I could do this forever. Chilling with the hottest company. They all wanna welcome me to their private penthouse suite. Yeah, now I got the key. Rooftop pool, got a heli on speed. Ocean view from the highest peak. I'm complete, oh, I want this to stay. Please don't go.
So we're starting the morning off early here in Ocean City. It's going to be a hot one today, even for Ocean City. Usually in Baltimore is where all the heat is, and it stays around low 80s, mid 80s here in Ocean City, even through the throngs of summer. But the forecast today is mid 90s with a heat index probably of like 110. So it'll be a great day to be on the beach. Take a tour of the boardwalk. Right now it's early morning. I'm just cruising down the back streets of Ocean City here, just passing the Majestic Hotel. That was one of the famous hotels I stayed at when I had little money, and I was in that room without air conditioning, like I mentioned in my last Ocean City video. And we're gonna cruise up here, take a look at the inlet, maybe rent a bike and go up and down the boardwalk just to pop by some of the old haunts that I used to go to when I was a teenager and in my early 20s, and see if they're still there, see if they're still the same. I don't know yet. I haven't made my decision on Ocean City. So it's nice early in the morning in Ocean City before all the crowds start swarming the boardwalk and you're dodging everybody back and forth. Down here by the
Dumpster's Dairyland, where I always like to come and get a soft serve. And of course, Coors Brothers, they do serve the custard ice cream, which is a classic as well. So we're coming down here toward the inlet, which is the end of the boardwalk, because I want to show you the tiger shark that they caught off of the coast here of Ocean City. Since it is the 50th anniversary of Jaws, one of the greatest films ever done, in my opinion, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the tiger shark that we have here in Ocean City that was caught off the Atlantic coastline here. Quince would have been impressed. She's a beauty. So some things do change from the old days. This used to be the original Hurricane right down here at the end of the boardwalk. Now it's something rock and roll, and the cars look a little bit more childlike, but this was the thing that would spin us around to AC/DC, Led Zeppelin, and then it would go backwards, and those were good memories, really good memories, lots of fun. And then talking about going back to an old memory, when you were under 21, senior week, and you wanted to party, this is the place you came to. It's called H2O now. It was the under 21 nightclub here in Ocean City. It was called something different back then. I can't quite remember what it was, but basically it was an old theater where they took out all the seats and had a stage, and they would throw parties for the under 21 crowd. So yeah, it's still going, I see. So yeah, you can still have fun if you're under 21 here in Ocean City. And of course, Trimpers rides. They have one here on one side of the boardwalk. This is a smaller one, has the bigger roller coaster, I think. And then the larger park is over there where all the ice cream shops are. And the haunted house is still here. Not open, a little early, but good to know. This was this was the cheesiest haunted house ride ever, but it still scared you. It still scared you as a kid. And Ocean City, like Rehoboth and Bethany, has its little quaint sections to go shopping. Down here on the inlet, this is a nice little spot to find all kinds of, you know, beach souvenirs, tchotchkes, surf stuff. And looks like they even opened up a, oh, is that a cigar shop? No, it's a sock shop. Oh well. But this is new. Wedges. I've never seen this place. This is a brand new bar and grill spot here, down by the inlet. It used to be just the place up there. I forgot what it's called. But this is a neat spot to come down and take a look at the water. You can see Assateague on the other side. Oh, and the other bar I couldn't remember. It's called Harrison's here in Ocean City, right down on the inlet. Another great place to sip cocktails and maybe catch some horses galloping around in Assateague. Now, for the kid in all of us, it was really great to see Playland still going after all these years. Wow, big winners right here.
That's just half of it.
Oh my God.
You already got the ticket.
Heading down the boards a little further, all the food stands were starting to open up, and you could smell things like Fisher's popcorn wafting through the air, and of course the salt and vinegar smell of Thrasher's French fries. It's funny how a smell can just time warp you back to your youth in the late 80s in Ocean City. Something about Thrasher's French fries just does that for me. And of course the Purple Moose is still around. I wonder if there's any day drinking going on. That's a rhetorical question. Oh yeah.
Ah, so this is an unexpected change. No more greasy pizza joint. Looks like Tony's Pizza is closed. It's now the Flamingo Coast. Maybe you can finally get up on the rooftop deck, because you never could at Tony's Pizza. So there's the boardwalk, and one thing I love about Ocean City, and people don't realize this, is how expansive our beach area is. Look at the size of this beach. I mean, it's an easy 300 yards across, maybe more, and it goes on forever and ever. So as I'm taking a walk down to the fisherman's pier here next to the Jolly Rogers amusement park, I'm thinking, has Ocean City changed? I don't know. It's hard to say. It has changed in some ways, but I think it has more to do with that I've changed. I've become older, and you know, the memories of DJ Batman and Scandals and Secrets is still around, so that's still around. Those are memories that will always stay with me. When I was a young teenager, a young man in my early 20s, those are memories that will be etched in my heart and my soul. But in so many ways it hasn't changed. I mean, the boardwalk is still the same boardwalk that I remember. The crowds that you see, depending on what street you're on, you know, they change. So if you're in the lower streets, I would say 28th Street down, you get a little bit of a different crowd, a little bit more edgy, wild crowd, I would say. And then if you go 45th Street and you go to 94th Street, up toward the upper areas, it's a little bit of a more, I would say, older crowd, more families, that kind of thing. But it's still the same. Ocean City hasn't changed that much. Now this is something that has changed. My Latino friends here have discovered underneath the Fisherman's Pier that it's a great place to hang for the day in a hammock. And now you can see it's full of hammocks, everybody lounging, having their fun day at the beach. That's kind of cool. So that's a neat change. That used to just be empty in the old days. So a correction from my original Ocean City video. I said I stayed at the Sahara, but I didn't think it was still here, but this is it. So many apologies, Sahara. Thank you for surviving all these decades. I have some unspeakable memories from this place. And of course, my favorite motel in Ocean City, the Eden Rock. Oh, and they even have a vacancy. Just a classic. Only in Ocean City. You gotta love it here. And the King's Arm, another classic motel. No vacancies. This one is more popular, I guess.
Popular. You wouldn't wish your worst enemy in these places.
And of course, who can forget the Sea Cove Motel? I don't know if there's a vacancy or not. The sign's not working today.
Oh, the stories I could tell. A lot of firsts in these motels. No vacancies at the Shangri-La, though. It has to be because of the killer pool.
And then Ocean City also has more of these sort of beach houses on stilts with apartments that you can rent. Some are right up there on the beach. I think I stayed at that yellow one just ahead for a week. It was a great spot. But these used to be, like the motels, the relatively cheap way to come into Ocean City. I don't know about nowadays when a day's inn is costing $599 a night here in Ocean City. And they wonder why tourism has fallen from 850,000 last year to 530,000, I think, this year. So you got to control those prices. And the new law about staying 5 nights minimum, not going to help Ocean City or the businesses.
that's for sure. Yeah, little apartments like this we used to rent when we were kids and stay for like 2 weeks. I don't know how many of us jammed into one of these things, but they were a lot of fun. I think I even stayed at Chateau 84 once. And if you've been coming to Ocean City as long as I have, you cannot forget the Purple Pad. This place was, I don't know, we were all jealous of this place as teens. We wanted to rent it. I think it's a private homeowner. It's not right on the beach, but it is one of the coolest, most rad little houses here in Ocean City. And it's smack dab in the middle of all the other high rises. So kudos for them. Kudos for whoever owns this place for never selling it and keeping it the same as it is today. I'm passing through Fenwick Island, and I always feel, you know, everybody when they come to the Eastern Shore, they go to Rehoboth, they go to Bethany, they go to Ocean City, and poor little Fenwick Island, it's in between Bethany and Ocean City, just gets forgotten, like the redheaded stepchild or the black sheep of the family. But don't underestimate Fenwick Island. There's not a lot to do there. It's mainly beach homes, but beautiful beach homes, beautiful beaches with lots of sand dunes. You see a lot of people pulling over there to do fishing. It's almost like a state park. The beaches are pristine with the seagrass and all that good stuff. They even have the old military towers that were put up to protect the United States against the German U-boats, the submarines during World War II. So those are some cool things to check out when you're traveling between Bethany and Ocean City. Don't forget Port Fenwick. It's a cool place to visit. Maybe we'll stop by, not just in the car, but pull over by the beach on this trip. Okay, this is something totally new from Secrets. It looks like a more high-end bar. They're still working on it out here, getting the finishing touches done, the painting and the drilling. I believe it's called Hideaways, and it's right next to Secrets, and it looks very, very fancy. Good taste, as Leighton Moore always has. Great taste. I want to see if I can get a little shot of this from the outside here, and maybe later on we will stop in and see what it's all about. Let's check this place out. It's open at 4 to 11. So can you believe it? They open at 4 o'clock in 3 minutes, so they didn't let me in yet. Down to the minute. They're still setting up. Let's head over to Secrets. It's right next door.
Cause I'm gonna be on bread. Got the Tropicana, fresh cut sushi on a platter. Brandy, honey, it don't matter shots. Till I drop, gonna be 24/7, golden hour like a boss. And they say, yo, guess you got a 2 o'clock appointment for a champagne shot, oh yeah. I'm busy trying to take it higher, got no time for never, only spending cheddar. Wish I could do this forever. Chilling with the hottest company, they all wanna welcome me to their private penthouse suite. Yeah, now I got the key. Rooftop pool, got a heli on speed. Ocean view from the highest peak. I'm complete, oh I want this to stay. These so good.
Before they head in, crazy happy crowd here. Always bumping and happy here.
Sunny day, make way. All the stress and doubt, yeah, not today. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me cause I'm gonna be on break.
And no trip to Ocean City would be a success, or a trip to Ocean City, without a pop-in at Secrets. We're coming to the end of the video, and you've probably noticed that I never ask you to subscribe every few minutes. I like it to feel organic, that you subscribe because you truly enjoy the content. I don't make YouTube videos for the money. I don't need the money. I make them because I love the creative process, the joy of sharing something with you, the audience. And if you decide to subscribe, maybe I'll inspire you to visit places like Bethany, Rehoboth, or Ocean City, or at the very least, give you a few minutes of genuine entertainment. So if that's something that appeals to you, consider subscribing. I would love to bring you along on the next adventure. And let's face it, it really does help the channel grow. And now, we close things out here at Secrets in the heart of the concert area with a band Richard Branson himself called the best he's heard since the Rolling Stones. And after hearing them tonight, I get it. They were electric, unforgettable, and absolutely on fire. So without further ado, I give you Bombargo. Man, I tell you what, I mean, the beaches are just like I remember them, but Ocean City will always be my favorite.